Morning everyone. When have I done a video this dark? It's 6:10. I think we've been duped into this one. Yeah, we're meant to be going to Milton Keynes, but it's not Milton Keynes. It's Wellingborough. Well, it's nearly Wellingborough. Yeah, we've been talking, me and the client, emails through this one for a while, and I didn't actually get the full postcode or address yesterday, but the day before we were coming. So anyway, it doesn't matter. We were going to change the board today, but I haven't got the board. Poor planning on my part, to be honest. I've let this one creep up on me a little bit, and I just sidelined it a little bit, but that's because I'm super busy. That's life. We're going to go and do the testing today and sort out any little bits we find, and then tomorrow be back to change the board. As always, we will document the day and show you any interesting things. We're going to go and get James. He's going to be super tired. He doesn't get up at this time. Bless him. See you in a bit. Righty ho, here we are. So, client's had a new service head put in for up and coming works, okay? There's been some testing done here, June. I think it was just on a lounge extension just to get it through building control. So I think another contractor come and did an EICR on that. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do today is get this tested, figure out what everything does, because that says shower. There isn't a shower. We think it's power. It was rewired in 2000, I think, something like that. So we've got a bit to do. We'll do a load of testing today, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow to swap this bad boy out. So I'm happy with the report. We've got rings on all the circuits here. It's a bit weird the way they've wired it. It does like office / upstairs, and then there's been like 3 extensions, so it's quite obvious. The only circuits we haven't done is these 2 lighting circuits. So, but there's like a million downlights. So we're going to get the flied lead out, do an R2 reading, and check a couple of them. But it's live, so it is always interesting. Right, rather than using a gas meter this time, I have actually got a hook for my tester. The client's put this up for me. We're just working through this new circuit. This was done for the extension. The client thought it might be 2 radials because it does a garage, the bedroom, and the utility we've just discovered, but it isn't. It's a ring. It's got good readings, so that's good. We can't find where that circuit is. That is a water heater. Don't know where that is. We've got to do the lighting circuits, cooker, and the 2 socket circuits, which will be rest up and down, I assume. So fingers crossed it's okay, and then we can just crack on with the board change tomorrow. I was just working through the oven circuit. We've got new colours to the outlet down the bottom there. I assume there's an outlet. I haven't pulled the oven out. And we got old colours that are incoming from the mains here. Look at that. That's why you need to check these things. Look at that. Don't even think they're done up. Wowzers. Lucky that hasn't burnt out, isn't it? No grommet, which isn't the end of the world, but it's just a little bit poor. But I'll get that tightened up. I'll do my R1, R2 to here. I'm not moving this beast out, but what we'll do, we'll connect our live and neutral on here, and then we'll put our earth onto the oven just to make sure we have got an earth connection onto the oven, yeah? Right, so by looks of it, they have doubled up the lighting. That says shower, but it looks like mains cables to me, as in socket power. Rather than put this on the iPad today, I've got my trusty pad. We'll transfer all the information onto that, and then when I actually do the board tomorrow, we can then put the corresponding circuits where we want to neaten it up and stuff. I think we're going to put a backboard on here, and then put the new board on a backboard. Unfortunately, we can't change the height because we're limited to the length of these. Looks like there is a bit on them, hopefully. But once we get into it, we'll get on with it. Morning, day 2. So yesterday was a bit disappointing, actually. Tested out all right. I was a bit disappointed. Consumer unit world. Look in here, look, lovely jubbly. I've got the fitting t-shirt on to fit this today. Shout out to George at Consumer Unit World. Hopefully he's done us a 5% off discount code. If he has, I'll put it on the screen here. Let's go and get James. We've got to get some wood, some other bits, and we're going to crack on. Right, we're back today to rip this board out. We're just going to cut a board here quickly. We've got to hurry up because Pablo's coming to disconnect and put his new switch in here. So We got to be quick before he turns up. I think he's going to come out of here, I think. Put a new switch and then up and into the board, but we've got to wait for him. But yeah, he'll be in a minute. Well, Pablo's been in, he's disconnected these for me. I'm going to strip this out, and then once we're ready, we'll come in and he'll put an isolator on there for us. My board's gone. There's a little bit of slack on these actually, which is quite nice. That one there is an old shower that was just disconnected in the board. So we're going to lose that for now. And this one here is an old immersion that we're going to lose for now. I think I'll just make them safe, leave them up somewhere in a box, not sure yet. But we're going to get the board mounted now and then get the new board on. Legends. So James has unpacked the board. Hagar today. I think it's at 18. Yeah, 18 way, I think. Yeah, with Surge. Nice board. Come with the tail knockout. Where is that, James? The tail knockout. There's a little gland, isn't there? A little plastic gland thing. Oh, it's in his pocket. He's trying to steal it. There we go. So that goes straight in the bottom of there, look. Keeps the integrity of the board and the IP rating. So I'm just going to drill the holes in my wood and then we'll get this bad boy mounted up. Well, I've got the board cut, got these knocked out. What I will do is go and cut this whole piece out the back now. We'll put some grommet strip on there. And what we'll do, we won't need to fire seal this board because it's actually contained in the cupboard. We will just quickly fire seal these holes up before we put this board up to cover these. We'll just put the fire intumescent mastic in these holes. Right, all exciting stuff. The board is up. That was a bit of a pain, but we managed to get the spacers in. They make a nice spacer. 12mm, nice and strong. Isn't going to go anywhere. I've left that cable out because he doesn't do anything. He's probably going to get left somewhere, not sure yet. And that one is going to get left over here somewhere. Because that's the old immersion, which is not used anymore. We don't even know what it does. We left it off last night. So we'll get the board mounted and then I'll start making this off. It's a small boring update really. I've got the board up, as you can see it's on my board. It's nice, it's got rid of all that horrible cables, spaced it off nicely with the, like that. Pablo's been in, he's started, he's got his switch here. I think he's going to come out of these, come up to here, then come out of the top, so he can obviously lock off then. And then come out the top, swoop them in and go in the bottom of the board there, in that one. I'm going to get these pulled straight now and start putting the board back together. Top man, Consumer Unit World, has sent me one of those fire suppression tubes. So I'll be fitting this in the board. What I'll do is when I fit this, I'll put you a little video up of what the hell these do. I did set one of these off before. These are great. Okay, I will set these off. I think it's EnviroGaff, the company that make them. You can get these with your discount. I'm sure we've got a Hager fuse box discount, which would give you 10% off these, I believe. CJR 10, so Consumer Unit World. Go and get yourself one of these. We have got a pad here, which I'm not going to use. So I'll have to mount that inside the board. Literally have to drill 2 small holes, but we'll see. I'll probably mount it in the bottom here, but we will see. Well, I've stuck you in the cupboard. I'm not going to show you this on in this real time because it just takes so long. Okay, so all I'm doing is strip these 2 up here, the old ones. Look, 1, 2. They're just going to get lost. Put in a box up there. I'm just going to start dressing these in. We've got to. We verified these yesterday, but we need to verify which ones they are. We'll then label them up. What else can I tell you? Not a lot actually. I'll probably just stick you on the laps. Right, so this is the point. I've got all my breakers in. I'll run through them quickly. So blank right next to the main switch just gives this, which is going to be for the future car charger, you know, a bit of heat dissipation. We then got future heat pump, air source heat pump, and then 2 lighting circuits. I've put those there because that's where the cable's for, that's just the lengths, okay? We've then got a 32, a 32, 32, which is the 3 rings in the house, oven, and then I've had to put I've had to put an MCB there because I haven't got enough blanks. So we are coming back at some point to do this car charger. So we will have to bring a blank with us and just take that out, but it won't take very long to do. So what I'm saying is this is the point you need to get your mirror and make sure that you've got that bar, okay, in the right place on all these. So just take your time in doing this because you don't want to get it wrong. So I can see there, as I'm working along, I can see all the gates have gone. The only thing with these hay guards is this is quite big, so you can actually manhandle that cover off of that bar and then see a little bit better at the front, but you can get it, that's why these mirrors are angled, so I can get that in there and see that I've got every single gate and there's going to be no chance of any overheating and arcing out and stuff. I'm still going, it's going in alright to be fair. I'm just putting these bonds away. We will identify these again, we're just going to get them away, then I can take them out again. Just trying to keep it as neat as I can. It's not too bad to be fair to say. This isn't a rewire, this is just a consumer unit change and a test, so it's going in alright. It's nice it's not in a pokey little cupboard. I can stand on the steps. I mean, you've just got to try your best for these things, as long as they're, you know, methodically done and they're in the right order and you can see where things go. I mean, you haven't got to get it too neat, just do your best really. And I'm talking to sort of apprentices out there that are watching that want to maybe do their first fuse board and you feel a bit pressured because you see pictures online of them sort of perfect, but don't feel pressured into thinking you've got to do it absolutely perfect, because as long as it complies, yeah, that's all that matters really, as long as it complies. I'll get this one cut in. These are the big CK chompers. So I've got to hurry up because Pablo's waiting to go actually. He's been here a while, he's had a couple of cups of tea and stuff, so as soon as I'm ready he's gonna get those tails connected back in and stuff, so. Right, there we go. May as well show you this. I'm just dressing in these earths. What I do is I'll bring them forward across the front and then in, and just where that curves up I'll just match the curve, and these are only like 1 mil, so I'll cut them off. There's a line there at the top of the board, that's where I cut them off, and then I know I've got enough to sleeve these up and then double the ends over. I only double the old 1 mils over, okay? Anything else goes in as it is. If it was a 2.5 on its own, then I'd double him over to make sort of 5 mil. Yeah, see you later, mate. Bye-bye, thanks for that. He's a good lad, isn't he? He's a good lad, isn't he, James? Right, Pablo's gone, believe it or not. He's just left, so board is now finished, as you can see. Tails are in and done. We're going to do some RCD testing now before we liven up. And then we're going to go around. We just got to identify the gas and water. There is an old one here. I've just connected it back in. There's no point in disconnecting it. And then there's 2 cables up here, which I've got to just put some boxes on the ends of. But that's it, basically. It's gone all right, to be fair. Not a lot more to tell you, really. That's obviously open because that's a sealed. I've put fire up in here, look, in all the holes. So this is effectively in the cupboard now. Yeah. I just got the lighting on to show you this. So this is the fire suppression tube. Basically, I'm going to mount it on the inside of the lid. On the inside, obviously, you just got to drill 2 small holes. And then they give you the 2 plastic nuts and bolts just to bolt it to it. And then what we'll do is when we label up, I'll put a label on the front just to say this is fitted, please be careful. It will explode in your face, basically.